What's going on, my beautiful fragrance family, and welcome back to My2Scents. I hope each and every one of you are doing frickin' fantastic today. My name is Brian, and this is the channel all about helping boost your confidence through the art of fragrance and becoming a lasting scent memory. So this week, I went with a lot of floral fragrances. That's right, some fabulous floral fragrances. I didn't just go with floral fragrances, but looking at what I rocked a whole lot of florals above anything else. And I'm kind of gearing up for an episode of doing some floral fragrances that I love rocking, that I think y'all need to get your nose on, that are definitely worth a whiff and sniff. But before we get into my weekly rotation and what I rock this week, I have to give a shout out to the fragrance family. We hit 2,000 subscribers, guys. December 14th or 15th is going to be 8 months that this channel has been around, and I am so freaking thankful. My heart is flooding with all the feelings because I couldn't have done it without each and every one of you. Thank you. Shout out to you guys. I am the face of this channel, and you are all the moving parts. You are the backbone. You are the legs of this channel, so thank you so freaking much. I will be doing my 2,000 subscriber giveaway, but I'm waiting until the beginning of the year. So I believe January 1st is when I will be announcing the 2,000 subscriber giveaway. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be huge, huge. So thank you again. But now it is time to get into week number 18 of my whiffs of the week. All right, so Monday, I didn't necessarily go with a floral fragrance. I went with a fragrance that is just cram-packed with very natural peppermint. It's a new indie house, and I purchased a discovery set from them and did a review of a few that are my favorites. I'll leave a card right here for you, so you can go check that out. But it comes from Harmony. That's Harmony with an X, and it's Odin Sleep. Now, Odin Sleep, man, this is the most natural smelling, most realistic peppermint or mint fragrance that I've ever put my nose on. It's very rejuvenating. It's really calming, revitalizing. It's all the feels. I like to wear mint fragrances when I just kind of need a pick-me-up. And this one right here, it kind of smells like Christmas, like a candy cane. You're like, I don't want to smell like a candy cane. Well, it's not just that. It starts developing and starts drying down with this really interesting like grass accord. So it's got some green facets flowing through it. I believe there's also some white florals. I don't think he puts them in there, but he also said that there isn't. But I get this kind of white meaty florality that blends in with this like cut grass accord, because it's almost like a creamy greenness, because you also get this like creamy woody dry down as well. Harmony is doing something quite special, very unique fragrances. Not for the faint of heart, though. I'm going to say that. They're not going to be for everybody, so tread lightly. Odin Sleep, if you like mint or peppermint, you like candy canes, you like Christmas, this might be right up your alley. So, Monday, I went with Odin Sleep. Tuesday, I definitely went with a floral fragrance that I didn't think was actually a floral fragrance, because I never really hear anybody talk about how beautiful the rose is in this fragrance. And it comes from the house of Kajal, and it's Lamar. This thing is a fingerprint magnet. I mean, seriously, I can't polish it enough. The juice laying inside is something special. Did my first impressions of this because Ross, man, he called me up. He's like, dude, you know I've been working out. You see it. I'm going to put you in a chokehold if you don't pick this fragrance up. Yeah, he didn't say that whatsoever. But I did pick this up, and I've been wanting to pick this up for quite some time now, based on Ross's reviews, actually. And Kajal Lamar, pineapple. Very realistic pineapple right up top, but the pineapple does not stick around. It turns into this beautiful rose fragrance. But there's other florals, you know, flowing around in the background. I think there's some jasmine. There's also there's some fruity notes, some red berries. This is an awesome fragrance if you are looking for a good rose fragrance. There's definitely enough testosterone and estrogen pumping through the veins of this bad boy. It's quite luxurious smelling, very well blended. You can smell that they're using a lot of quality ingredients, and not to mention, the bottle definitely portrays the juice inside, because they are both extremely beautiful. So Tuesday, I rocked Kajal Lamar. Moving on to Wednesday. Wednesday, I wore a fragrance based off of Terence Hughes, one of Terence Hughes' reviews that he just did. He gave this fragrance a 10, and it comes from Chanel, and it's Platinum Egoist. Man, I freaking love this fragrance. This is a floral dream. This is a CEO fragrance. So well blended. There's a beautiful sweetness flowing through it. There's also some nice spiciness. It's airy. It just floats around you. It is so stinking good. This has been around for some time now. I'm sure it's been reformulated, but even the reformulations are freaking good. This is definitely for more of a mature man. If you are probably, you know, in your late teens, your early 20s, I mean, you could totally rock this, absolutely. But once you get out of college, you're looking to get that job, this is what I'd wear to an interview. This is what I would wear every single day after I got the job until I become the CEO and the boss of that company. This is a fantastic fragrance. Lots of soapy florals going through it, but you also, like I said, you get this nice spiciness. There's a nice sweetness. It's very well balanced, very well blended. And this is French perfumery at its finest. This is my favorite Chanel. So on Wednesday, I was smelling like a boss, like a boss. Like a boss. I was rocking Chanel Platinum Egoist. Moving on to Thursday. Thursday, I did my You Gotta Stop and Smell the Roses episode. Yeah, roses are red, violets are blue. Women can wear roses, and so can you. And I went with Moschino Toy Boy. Ridiculous bottle. I don't know if I'll ever get over how ridiculous this bottle is, but it doesn't take away from the juice inside. You have these beautiful resins flowing through this. You have this nice woody dry down, but the rose in this is beautiful. Niche quality for a designer release. It does not get enough love, and I haven't shown it enough love. But this coming year, and up until this coming year, you're going to see this on my weekly rotation quite a bit. I love this fragrance. I got tons of attention bartending an event that evening. In fact, I turned one of my friends that I met that evening, Autumn, shout out to you if you're watching this episode. She asked me what I was wearing and she really enjoyed this. So hopefully she's picking this up for herself because this is completely unisex. 100%. There's some nice green fastness mingled in between. There's also some nice sweetness. Just enough, but it's really based on that rose. On Thursday, I stopped to smell the roses and I rocked Moschino Toy Boy. So moving on to Friday. Friday, I did my episode of my winter fragrances that cut through the cold. And I decided to go with one that I don't really wear that often, but I really do enjoy this. This is definitely an attention getter because I got quite a bit of attention rocking this that day. I did spray heavy because I feel like you do have to spray heavy with this, but vanilla, amber, slight spiciness. It's quite warm. It's got some depth to it. It's got some legs, but the juice inside smells of quality, especially for the price you can get this at. It is a nice, sweet, almost like a lemony sweet vanilla cake. I wouldn't pay more than 40 bucks for this though. I'll say that. If you can find this 40 bucks or less, definitely worth a whiff and sniff. It's not my favorite vanilla whatsoever. And the performance is not great. Not great. I said in my episode, 6-7 hours. That day I sprayed 12 sprays of this. That's right. 12 sprays. I was an oversprayer. But I got exactly about 6 hours out of it. So I decided once this died off, I was going to rock something else for the rest of my day. Because I sprayed that on quite early. And I went with the new one from Gallagher Fragrances, and it is Rosé Noir. I'm not going to say too much about this because I am going to be doing a full review. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, well, you should, because I did my first impressions of this on my Instagram channel. But Rosé Noir, man, it takes the Rosé All Day DNA, and it adds leather and oud. That's all I really need to say about this. It starts out with this beautiful leather and some nice oud. You also get this apple crisp accord that's sitting further in the background. Still there, you can definitely still get it. You get some nice spices, you get that sweetness, you still get that rose, but the rose is a little bit more predominant in this. This would be the evil twin of Rosé All Day in the good way. It's darker, it's deeper, it's wrapped in bondage. Like I said, not gonna say too much about it because I'm gonna be doing my full review, but yeah. So the rest of that day, I was smelling freaking awesome, wearing Rosé Noir from Gallagher Fragrances. Now we're on to Saturday, and yesterday I didn't do anything besides sit in front of my computer screen for 12 hours. If you were watching this, you've probably, hopefully you were on my live, because I did a live today, which I haven't actually done yet. I'm about to do it here in an hour or so. So you can go check that out and hear about my thoughts and my experience with Scent Explorer, because that's what I did all day yesterday. And I decided to wear the new one from Zaharoff, Tabac. Signature Tabac. I'm loving this fragrance. A very classy tobacco. I've added this now to quite a few of my episodes. You've seen me add it into my Whiffs of the Week. I've been loving wearing this. loving it. You can go over to the world of Zaharoff, and you can go ahead and get yourself a sample of this. See for yourself. Tobacco in it is definitely more of a classy tobacco. A little bit more on the dry side. It's got a nice sweet honey flowing through it, but it's not just the honey. You get that nice sandalwood creamy dry down. Not a beast in projection whatsoever on my skin, but it does exactly what I need it to do. And it smells amazing. Lasts a very long time. This deserves a suit and tie. It does not deserve what I was wearing yesterday. I didn't get out of my PJs. And then I got in one of the booth rooms yesterday, and I was on camera, and I looked like crap. I was trying to stay off the camera, but I guess the camera just loves me. So yesterday, I was rocking Signature Tobacco while I was sitting around just staring at a computer. Moving on to today, right now. Right now, I'm going to be rocking Violet Delirium from Terence Hughes. This came in the mail yesterday. Fred from Fred's Frags and Things, he told me I need to pick this up. And quite a few other subscribers. And man, you were freaking right. This is a dirty floral. I don't even know if there's violet in this, actually. Looking at the note breakdown, I don't remember seeing violet in it. I mean, I'm sure there is, but this has this beautiful animal notes. It's got a very animalistic, dirty opening, and I love it. The oud is so nice. I think there's a 5% concentration of oud in this, and you can tell. Beautiful florals. Beautiful, creamy florals. And then when you get into the dry down, you get this chocolate, which blends really well with that oud and those animal notes. And then the rest of the florals. Everything is just blended to perfection with this bad boy. It's dirty, but it's opulent. I'm very impressed because it's not like a sweet chocolate. It's more of like a bittersweet chocolate that just combines with that oud and those animal notes and becomes this sex machine again. I mean, this is crazy good. I'm loving this fragrance. I love the sillage on it so far. Sitting here talking to y'all, all I can do is just keep wanting to smell myself. This thing is good. I'm really glad I picked this up. This has been discontinued, but it is at Max Aroma still. It's a little pricey, but get while the getting's good, because if you want a sexy bad boy floral fragrance, Violet Delirium is the fragrance for you. I must be delirious because I'm rocking Violet Delirium all freaking day. There it is. That was what I was rocking in week number 18 of my Whiffs of the Week. Thank you again so much for all the continued love and support. I freaking love each and every one of you. Please hit me up in the comments. Please hit me up via email, DM me on Instagram. I'd love to get to know you. I seriously would love to get to know you. What were you rocking this week? What was your weekly rotation? Feel free to leave it in the comments down below. But that's it for me today, guys. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. If you enjoyed today's episode, then do me a favor. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And always remember, you are stinking beautiful. And until next time, happy scent trails.